Good morning, Patrick with KyGunCo. As you see, we only have a couple of days counting down to deer season. Modern firearm season is upon us, and we have a couple specials and we have some contests that you need to know about. Number one special, first thing that we have going, this Savage Axis combo. It comes with a Bushnell prime scope. These have been extremely hot. This is the Axis 2 with the AccuTrigger trigger, free floating barrel. It has a $250 Bushnell prime scope on it. We put little Poe rings on it, adjustable stock, all the works. Normally, combo price is $601. If you came into this store last week and you would have bought these things separate, you would have spent $601. We have it on sale special, and on top of that, there's $105 rebates between the scope and the rifle. This gets this combo down to $319.26 after rebate. Heck of a deal. It's going to be a heck of a deer season special, and it's also a good little Black Friday special. Keep in mind, we do layaway. If you want to go ahead and buy one for Christmas and lay it away, we can take care of you. Speaking of deer season, we have always done our big buck contest. It's always been free, but we always used to only have two prizes, you know, basically a youth prize and an adult prize. We've amped it up this year with the help of some sponsors. We have about 20 or so really nice prizes. I'll kind of go down the list. We have a Ball Death Grip carbon fiber pod. That's, you know, it's a $200 plus pod. Benchmade and Gerber have both stepped up, donated some knives. Hornady has stepped up and donated 2 cases of ammunition. We have Nikon with some optics and binoculars. The Glendale Buck stepped up. Vortex, they stepped up with, again, another scope and another binocular. Same thing with Lil Poe. Lil Poe has donated a nice scope and a rangefinder and the quick draw system. Rage has got a nice 3-pack of broadheads for you. Lead Sled, Bee Stinger has donated some stabilizers, and Federal has donated a nice prize pack. Everything you see here is random draw, meaning you bring in a buck and you are automatically entered to win one of these prizes at the end of the season. On top of that, we also have some limited edition patches. If you bring in any deer, any buck, and you're a successful deer hunter, buck or doe, you're going to get one of these patches. If you bring something in over the 140 class, you're automatically going to get one of these patches. We're going to change these up every year. They will be a different design, kind of a little collector's item every year for you. On top of all this, we still have our our normal big buck contest that you guys are used to. We have 2 Savage rifles that have been donated by Savage, one for the youth rifle winner and one for the adult rifle winner. And if you haven't figured out or you haven't heard yet, we do more than guns. We're an archery dealer too. We're a Matthews dealer more specifically, and Matthews has donated a brand new Vertex and the Realtree camo for the top archery winner. When we were putting our deer contest for 2019, we had a couple sponsors. They stepped up. They said, hey, we want to make your contest better than what it was. So we had Realtree, we had Savage, we had Federal, and we had Bushnell. They all stepped up and donated this brand new 2020 Honda Deluxe Pioneer and the limited edition Realtree Edge. You cannot find this vehicle anywhere else. This is a specific and special edition to Kentucky Power Sports, and this is not your base model. This sucker is the deluxe model. It's brand new 2020. It has the aluminum wheels. It has the power steering. This is a 1,000cc motor. This is not some dumbed down 700 or 500 or 600cc engine. This is the top of the line Honda Pioneer that you could possibly buy, and we're giving it away. We're giving it away at the end of this month. There are several ways you can stop in and register. You can stop in the store, obviously. You could jump on our website. You could jump on any of our social media websites, and there are free ways to sign up. No purchase necessary to win this. You don't have to buy a daggone thing. You could stop in the store and do nothing but register this, and you have as equal of a chance as anybody else to win this. But there are ways to sweeten up your offer. You know, if you wanted to get a couple extra entries, stop in the store or online, buy any Savage, Federal, or Bushnell products for the whole month of November, and per product, for every Bushnell, for every Federal, for every Savage product you buy, you get an additional 10 entries entered into the contest. As I mentioned a minute ago, deer season is upon us. The weather is going to be perfect. The bucks are just now starting to move by all field reports that we're getting in here at the store. And we want to let you know that we have expanded our clothing selection for you guys. You guys have asked for it year over year. We've knocked out some walls. We've added about 8,000 square feet of retail space, which gave us a little bit more room for clothes. So we're going to take about 30 seconds here and just tell you about some of the new products that we're carrying that you probably don't know about yet. Base layers, we carry Terramar. Terramar pretty much makes all the base layers for all the major brands that you're familiar with in the United States. So we said, hey, we're just going to go directly to the manufacturer, get the same base layer without the fancy name on it, and you're going to save about half the cost of what you normally used to see base layers for. We have them in several different thicknesses and I guess insulation powers. Stop in, we have all the sizes and everything you need for a base layer. Rocky, you guys are familiar with Rocky. They've been making boots forever. We have, but they also make some really nice clothes, and we have a special, normally a $99 waterproof Realtree insulated jacket. We have these on special. We have about 60 of them left. They are 49 bucks. This is probably the only place in the United States that you're going to find them for $49. If you're just needing a classic tee, we just made a great buy that we're going to pass on to you guys. Again, a Realtree. This is a Realtree Edge Bow Hunter, Major League Bow Hunter t-shirt, $3.99. We have about 3 pallets of them. So it's not one of those things that we only have 10 of them. We're just advertising to get you guys in the store. I have 3,000 of these shirts, but they will go quick. We do have another brand that's kind of new to us. This is called World Famous Sports. They make some really nice clothing, and they make some really nice clothing at a great price. Sherpa style hoodies, whether reversible. These are reversible orange. And we also have them with this kind of the Sherpa style interior, $26.99. They also make a waterproof insulated coat that has a hood on it for $32.99. We have all the hats and all the gloves that you could possibly need. Again, you know, we're talking down in the 30s this weekend. I mean, this is probably one of the best deer seasons. It's lining up to be one of the best deer seasons that we've had in a long time, but it is going to get a little cold. And let's say, you know, you've got all your digits kind of covered there with your gloves and your hats, but socks. We have a full line of socks. And did you know there's actually a company called Darn Tough that gives you a lifetime warranty on their socks? You ever wear these socks out, you put a hole in them, they're going to replace them for you for free. It's kind of unheard of. Of course, we carry Nomad. Most of you guys have seen our Nomad specials by now. This is some of the newest Nomad they have out. Again, kind of more of a fleece lined, Sherpa lined interior. We have them in the pants, the jackets. We have some of their base layers. We always have our KyGunCo stuff. This is our branded stuff that sells really well. More of a casual, not so much a hunting line, but you guys have graciously supported us in that. We've actually made probably our 3rd or 4th order this year for our hoodies. We have never went past more than one hoodie, one order of hoodies, but we appreciate it. Something brand new this year, we do carry Burn. So we carry it in the workwear, we carry it in the hunting wear. If you're not familiar with Burn, it's all the quality, all the same styles as a Carhartt, but about 40% less the price. And we know a lot of times we have a lot of customers they've asked us for youth clothing, and before we just did not have the room to really stock much clothing anyway. Nevertheless, the youth clothing, but we do have the Burn in the toddler and youth sizes. We have it in the camouflage. We even have those guys in the little workwear. Super popular line. We do have a new tree stand, a tree stand that we have on special, $89. This is a 2-man tree stand. This is a 18-foot tall tree stand, so you're not buying a little 12 or 14-foot tall, which you normally buy for $100 plus. This is an 18-foot deluxe tree stand for $89. And one last product that we didn't carry last year, but it's new to us this year. This is the raw frozen scents. It's about the same price or maybe $1 or $2 higher than the stuff that you usually see on the shelf that's been sitting there for about a year or two. This stuff was bottled in the last 30 days. It was shipped to us frozen. We store it frozen, but this is supposed to be, and they advertise it as the most effective deer scent out there. So we have all the major flavors, I guess you could say, the peak estrus, the scrape lure, the multi-buck urine, and even the common scent, all for $18.99. As always, we pretty much have all your ammo. We have your rifles covered. We have your archery side covered. And we appreciate you guys' business, and we appreciate you tuning in.